It began on an ordinary afternoon. A cardboard box left on the porch, addressed in a careful, unfamiliar script. Inside, nestled in layers of tissue, was the doll. At first glance, she was unremarkable. Porcelain skin, a faded blue dress, and glass eyes that held an unnerving, knowing stillness. They placed her on the mantel, a quaint addition to the living room. Soon, however, subtle changes crept into the house. The hall clock began to chime at odd hours. Pictures on the wall would tilt, as if nudged by an invisible hand. Even the dog, usually so calm, started to growl at empty corners. No one mentioned it at first. After all, what could a doll possibly do? But the sense of unease grew. Small items went missing, only to reappear in strange places. Shadows seemed to linger a second too long. And through it all, the doll sat, her painted smile never wavering, her gaze seemingly watching. What began as a harmless curiosity was quietly unraveling the comforting routine of their lives. An almost invisible inscription on the doll's base offered the first clue, leading them to a forgotten legend, a story of a guardian, a trial, and an artifact for passage. The lore spoke of one night when the veil was thin, a night to win answers or lose everything. As dusk settled, they found the place. The gentle chirping of crickets faded, replaced by an eerie stillness that pressed in on all sides. Huddled around a flickering campfire, their nerves were raw. Suddenly, a faint glimmer caught their attention. The doll, which they had brought with them, began to pulse with an unnatural glow. The air thickened, charged with unseen energy. Then, from the shadows, a figure emerged, cloaked in midnight, its eyes gleaming with cold intelligence. This was the guardian. Its voice, barely more than a whisper, carried a chilling authority as it posed a riddle, a puzzle that drew upon each of their deepest fears and hopes. They exchanged nervous glances. They knew this was a test of wit, unity, and trust. Working together, they pieced together the clues, recalling the lessons learned from their shared journey. The tension was palpable as each part of the answer brought them closer to either triumph or ruin. Finally, with a collective breath, they spoke the solution aloud. The guardian's stern visage softened, and the darkness receded, revealing a path forward at last. Nightfall's secrets had been faced and survived.